I don't consider myself a motivation. I hate the words motivational speaker. Actually, I really bothers me because I think it undermines the 17 years of building expertise and credibility in corporate America and the knowledge that I have. And I consider myself an expert who speaks. Now, one way I deliver my expertise is from the stage, but there are other ways. I'm coaching a CRO right now. I do it through publishing and writing my book, my blog, my newsletter. I've done it through, being a guest on podcasts and other mediums. And so there are many ways to deploy expertise. And when I look at, teaching, when people say, "Oh, I want to do that," that it is the first discussion. It's so tell me about your experience and your expertise. Now, there are people who have such compelling life story experience. They did something extraordinary. They won a gold medal. They summited Everest. They swam with great white, whatever it is, that people are interested in the learning from their lived experience. That's awesome, but that's not what I do. And so my advice to young people is go get really good at something. Not follow your passion. You don't even know what your passion is yet. You're 20 years old, and you're wrong. So what do you know? Go develop some skill. Get noticed. Create value. Be useful. Be good at something that the world, the marketplace needs and values. And when you do that, and you do it in a way that's differentiated and stands out, opportunities reveal themselves. We've undervalued the building of building category expertise or a body of work that actually translates. And part of it's our culture, it's the Instagram culture and instant gratification and click of a button. And even if you look at magazines, who's on the cover of Inc. magazine and Fast Company, and it's like, yeah, I know there's a 21-year-old kid that plays video games in Malibu and makes $1 million a year. I know that. That's one kid. It's just like there's one Brad Pitt. And so are you gonna bet that you're gonna be the next that? Or is it a better bet to develop a body of work and expertise that you can deploy no matter what? No one can take your expertise, credibility, background, and lived experience, and nobody can take mine. And I'm just choosing to apply it this way, but I could apply it somewhere else too. And it's for young people too. It's about creating velocity in their career. All of the effort and sacrifice and investment and hard work we did in our 20s and 30s gave us the opportunity to make choices. And so we have that momentum and that velocity that continues. What I think is a mistake is continue to overinvest or over-index something that when you look out into the future, doesn't provide you that. And that was me. That's why I said, no, I'm going to bet on me. Be intentional about where you're going. Not just, I just have to keep suffering forward and this is what I do. And I think that's a miss. And you should be iterating forward towards something. That's the creation of velocity. But you have to have an eye on where you're headed for sure. And be willing to take some risks and make some changes and take some chances. And, if that company or trajectory, if you've gotten all you can out of that, and then you might move over here or try this. Chad's like, well, if you sacrifice in your 20s and you get good at something, then yeah, you can create this velocity. I said, well, what if, Chad, we stop calling it a sacrifice? Because that's not what you just said. I said, it's an investment. What if you were willing to invest more of your time and resource allocation into something that actually you could visibly see was creating an opportunity for you? That to me is the answer. Sacrificing to this job you hate? No, don't do that. That's like investing in a stock that's only going down. It's an investment. Invest wisely, invest intentionally, invest intelligently.